Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. I'm excited to do a review today. It's a pretty cool product, I think. It's from the OLLE company. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that. I kind of looked it up on Google and they say it's pronounced Ollie, but I would pronounce it Ollie. But anyways, what I'm reviewing today for them is raised bed garden. It's 42 inches round diameter and 17 inches tall, and it's made out of galvanized steel, and then it has a protective coating on it, a zinc coating they call it. It's supposed to be really strong and really hard to destroy. It's real protective and keep it from rusting and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. I'm anxious to get in here and see what it is. All these, I'm not getting paid for this review. I'm doing it to help them out and to help my channel out. You've seen on my YouTube channel that I have some gardening videos, and they thought that maybe I'd be interested in helping them out. So I said sure. As always, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just doing it to help them out and also to help my channel out by bringing views to my channel. And I always give fair reviews. I'm gonna get this tore open. I'll show you some pictures of the box and stuff. And it says on the box that the weight of the box and the pod and the object itself inside the raised bed garden is 22 pounds. That's with the box. Without the box, it's 20 pounds. I was kind of expecting a lot larger box. But that's kind of interesting. So I'm excited to get her torn open and get her together. I got the perfect spot for it. I got a bush that we had years ago. We had I don't remember how many, 4, 5, 6 years ago. We had a winter where they called it a polar vortex, and it got super cold here. It's like the coldest I've ever seen it. We had like some 40 below degree weather, and it was very hard on some of the trees and bushes. Most of my trees came out of it, but I got one little bush that didn't come out of it very good. And this is going to go right around that old bush that I had and get rid of it. It's a kind of an eyesore. So I'm kind of excited to get something there so it looks better. So I'm going to get this torn open, and then I'll be right back with you and show you what's inside this box. Okay, I got it out of the package here, and I don't know exactly how many panels there is. There's quite a few. That's more than I thought. There's a little page with instructions on it and contact information. I'll show you that up closer. On the back of there's the information on how to assemble it, and there's like 3 steps. It's super easy. You can see there's a package with all the hardware, the bolts, the nuts and washers, and it even comes with a wrench to hold it. The only thing you're going to need is a screwdriver, it looks like. I believe it's a Phillips head, and then it comes with that protective strip that goes across the top edge of it. That keeps you from cutting yourself. When you're working on your plants. It's a protective cover over the top edge of the metal, and that's pretty much it. I was reading the instructions, and it said to make sure to wear gloves before you're monkeying with it or pulling it out and doing it. So I was just going to go in the house and get a pair of gloves, and I looked in the box, and this is what I found. That's pretty cool. Nice pair of gloves. So I'll be wearing them when I'm putting this together. So the only thing I gotta get myself is a Phillips screwdriver, and I'm gonna get this thing together. There's one thing on the instruction besides cutting yourself. Be careful with that. It says to remove. There's like a clear plastic sheet, like saran wrap almost, on each piece of metal. kind of a protective covering, so when it was shipped, I guess, so it don't get scratched. It says to remove them before you assemble them. And I can see that if you put the bolts through them and then try to peel it off later, you're going to have it getting caught up on every single bolt, and that would be a mess to get off. So make sure you remove that plastic covering or protective covering that they put on there. So I'm going to go get a screwdriver. I'm going to get this together, and then I'll be right back with you, and I'll show you how it went. Hello, welcome back. As you can see, it's the next day. Some of you might have noticed I got different clothes on. Just want to come out and show you and tell you it all went together great. It was actually kind of fun putting together. The worst part is, I guess, tightening all the screws. There's like 36 of them, but it went together pretty good. One thing I'd recommend is like sitting it on a rug or something soft so you don't scratch it. Maybe pulling up a chair made it easier for me, so you could just sit in the chair and assemble it, but it went together very well. There was a slight issue with it. I had to call the company and get some clarification last night, but before I get into that, I don't want everybody running away because they think there's something wrong with it. It's a very, very good product, and the company is great. And I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna rate this product right now before you run away, because I'm gonna give it a 5 thumbs up, and it's a great product, and the company is really, really good. They stand behind their product. That's why I'm giving it a 5 thumbs up. The issue that I had was they have either a little slight mistake in their instructions, which could possibly be from translating from one country to our country, or it could be something with the supply chain with the hardware that came with it. As you know, we're all having supply chain problems now, so I think maybe the nuts were substituted possibly. The picture and the instructions show a nut with a washer that's made with the nut. These nuts are just normal nuts, no washer under them. I'll bring you in closer, try to explain to you what the problem was. But I called the company, and they said they haven't never had no one tell them that, and they were very glad I called. And actually, it was late last night. It was about 8:15 when I called, and I didn't get an answer, so I didn't even leave a message. And probably 15-20 minutes later, they called me back, said they had a missed call, and I'm like, wow. I wasn't going to bother them on the weekend and stuff. I was just going to handle it myself. And I told them the issues and stuff, and they were very concerned. They wanted to get it fixed. And he even talked to a guy named Steve. I believe he's in California. And he wanted to get it fixed right away and taken care of, and so there's no other customers have issues, which I thought was awesome. And he wanted to know if I could send him pictures and explain to him what's going on and stuff. And so I did. I sent him the pictures. He even gave me his personal cell phone number to send him the pictures, and I thought that was pretty cool. There's actually a company that actually cares about their product and cares about their customers. You don't see that a whole lot nowadays. So anyways, I showed that to them, and they were like family. I didn't tell them that I was doing a review on it until at the very end of the conversation. And I told him I'm doing a review, and I'm going to put this in the review, and he didn't try to sway me not to put it in there or nothing, so a big thumbs up for that. So anyways, it was actually fun. It's really, really sturdy. Once you get all the bolts in there and tightened up, it's really, really strong. I would say just with me kind of guessing, compared to a wooden one, I would guess it would last, I would say, at least 4 times longer and more than a wooden one. So it's definitely worth the money, I think. I want to thank the Olle company, or I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but thank them for letting me do a review on their product. I try to help the companies out, and I try to help customers out so they future customers don't have no issues and stuff, and hopefully this is like clearing up an issue. You're in quite a few reviews back, I did a review on a torch, propane torch for burning weeds and stuff, and I noticed that torch had wrong holes on it. Possibly it was marked for AC recharging, and I let that company know that they should put a note in with their product so customers ain't scared that it's going to blow up on them or something. Or if it is the wrong holes, make sure you put the right holes on there. So I'll try to make things better for customers and companies. So this is the second case where I found something. This is pretty minor, but hopefully it'll make things easier for future customers. They treated me just like family. Said after I get it all together, make sure to send them pictures, and when they want to see how it looks like on my lawn, and and keep in touch, he said. So that's pretty nice. So I'll leave a link to the Amazon, where you can purchase this product, and I'll leave that in the description of this video if you're interested in getting one. I wouldn't be afraid of getting one, because I tell you what, it's a great product, and the company is going to take care of you if you got any issues. So anyways, I'm going to get behind the camera and try to explain to you what I found, and that's pretty much it. I didn't make no videos of me putting it together, because it was pretty simple. Not really much to show there. So let me get behind this camera and show you the rest of it. Okay, this is where the issue came. On the instructions, they say to put the washer on the bolt, and then stick the bolt through here, and then stick the bolt on. But in the picture, the bolt actually has a washer kind of built onto it. If you can see that, let me see. This bolt does not have a washer built onto it. Now I'm not sure if just a generic picture or what. So it actually needs a washer on this side, because the holes are a little bit bigger, and this bolt without a washer will go almost right into that hole. And I think over time, with all the force of the dirt pushing against here, these would start pulling out without a washer if you assembled it the way it said. Like I said, I think that could have possibly been the way our supply chain is right now. Our supplier substituted one for them that didn't have that washer built into it. So I called him and explained it to him. I really don't think you need a washer on the side underneath the head of the screw right here, because this only goes out maybe 30 seconds over the edge more, but I didn't want to leave it out. Plus I know some of my viewers would look and they say, hey, he didn't put a washer on, he put it on wrong. Nope, I didn't. I ended up buying, I went and bought some washers. The company was going to send me washers, and I said, I want to make this video, I want to get it done, so I'll just go buy some stainless steel ones. But they were all wanting to send me the washers and make it right, and they transferred it on to their other department that takes care of this like instantly last night, and they were very concerned because they said nobody's ever told them about this. So I sent the guy wanted me to send him pictures. His name was Steve, and he was a great guy to talk to. Excellent. I don't know if he's the owner of the company or not, but if he's not the owner, I hope they give him a raise because he did a great job. I believe he lived in California, but they are very, very concerned about the quality of their product, and I can say the packaging was amazing, how it was packaged. It didn't come scratched or nothing. I was very, very happy. So anyways, they're looking into it to see if either the nuts got changed somehow by their supplier or what, or if possibly the instructions were wrong and the washer was supposed to be said that it's on this side, and they're making changes to that right this minute. They were working on it late last night. So that just shows you how concerned they are. But the way it was, if some people I was a mechanic for 20 years, and I knew this could possibly pull through, especially with that much weight on there. So I ended up getting these stainless steel washers just so I could finish this video. But they're they were going to send them to me and they want to make it right with me and all this and that. And I'm like, I'm trying to help you out and I'm trying to help customers out, so don't worry about it. But anyways, that problem's going to be fixed. So the moral of the story is, if you ever have problems assembling something, let the company know, because he said nobody ever told him. And so that just keeps going on and on and on, and it makes them look bad and makes it hard for future customers not knowing. So if you have a problem assembling something, call the company, ask them, and let them know, send them a picture. That's what they want. So let me turn this camera around here and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. Just a couple other things I wanted to mention is these come in other colors too. At the time when I got mine, I think the other colors were blue and gray. Oh yeah, I wanted to make sure to remind you that I'm going to leave a link down in the description where you can get one of these if you're interested. And also keep an eye out in the future when I install it, where it's going to go, when I fill it with dirt and stuff. I'll make a video on that, and then probably in a few weeks after that I'll make a video of me putting some plants in there. I think we can still get some plants in there this year, and get something growing in there quick. Hope you enjoyed this video. Great company, as I said, 5 thumbs up. They'll take care of you if you got any issues, and they're working on fixing the little problem. They're trying to figure out if it's a problem with the bolts or if it's instructions that is wrong, and they're gonna take care of that. So I'd highly recommend them, and stay tuned for more videos, and we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Craig Show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye now.